off the foot, and said, by being in the hospital, for over and over, I was in the hospital for approximately 3 months. So then I just decided that I'm gonna let them take off the foot. I am 36 years old. I'm a single mother of 3. I went to the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. I studied primary education and I did advanced maths. I'm a diabetic from I'm 16 years old. However, something happened to me, unfortunately. 2016 February, I lost my first leg due to a bone infection. The infection was in my heel backbone, which is known as a calcaneus. I did several surgery on that heel backbone. The doctor removing dead bone, keep on moving dead bone, doing 4 surgery. To do the 5th surgery, they said to me that, Cara, it does not make any sense to do a next surgery, because if I do a next surgery, I'm not going to be able to walk. So I should just take off the leg and try to get a prosthesis, which I did 2016 February 21st. However, now in 2020 December the 16th, to have some fun, I went to Bad Fountain, take out my children for Boxing Day, and the unfortunate happened. My leg that I had, I put it in the water, soaking it in the hot water, but I did not feel the hot water burning, because due to I am a diabetic, my foot bottom are sometimes numb, so I don't readily feel things. If I step on a stone, step on anything, I don't feel it right away. So after leaving the bathroom the 27th of December 2020, waking up, I realized my foot bottom and around my foot was blister. It was burned and blister with a lot of water bumps under the foot bottom and around the foot. So anyway, I went to the doctor, and the doctor gave me some medication which I was taking, but I wasn't feeling good in myself. I was feeling chills all over. So I went to the Princess Margaret Hospital to seek further medical attention. When I went there, they sent me to do an X-ray, and they said that the foot is infected. By they telling me that, they said that they would have to pare down the foot, take off the part that is infected, which they did. I was in hospital 1 month and 2 weeks. They sent me home. After they sent me home, I went back for a review the following week. When I went there and they pulled down the bandage, they realized that the big toe was black. There was no blood reaching. There was a little bone pushing out of the foot where they pierce out, where they shave off. So the doctor told me that, said, Cara, it looked like we have to take the foot, because they don't think, they are 100% sure that it is not going to heal because of where the infection is. They said that the infection is in the ankle bone, the ankle area of the foot. So it makes the foot even weaker to carry my weight. So I was there contemplating whether to take off the foot, and said, by being in the hospital for over and over, I was in the hospital for approximately 3 months. So then I just decided that I'm gonna let them take off the foot, which they did. So now I can say 5 years apart, I lost. First thing came to my mind is my children, because my children is my world, and I take care of my children. I used to take care of my children. All children are supposed to be taken care of. So it flashed in my mind and said, how am I going to do this when Cara and Kimani and Maish call on me? Then I said, God, I'm counting on you. I'm asking for strength. I'm a person, my motivation comes from within. So right there, I motivate myself. At times I feel down. Like if I want to go from point A to point B and I'm calling a taxi and I can't get a taxi to come for me. So really, I feel down and then I catch myself. Other.
Yes, a very touching story, my viewers. Caramoore, a doubly amputee. You don't know how it go more while. Not even more while. How it go with them life, like rough, rough. She's been living with diabetes from she was 16, and she have 3 youth. So you don't know. She have to take care of them by all means necessary, and you don't know that go. It rough on her, and seeing her coming off that wheelchair and walking on her limbs, you know what I mean? Because that's just pure bone, straight down from there, and under the bare skin that's healed under it. You know that can be causing some kind of complication for walking every day upon that, just like that getting off the wheelchair. And you see under the skin is getting dark. So it would it would have been good if she could get like some knee pad, you know, something wrap around that properly. As even when when she go into bed, she could take it off, and when she a go outside, she just wrap it around her foot. Whenever she getting down off her wheelchair, you don't know she walk on it. There's no dirt accumulating in that skin or nothing because all of that are block off from that thing that's going to be made for her foot, those pads, no, or limbs, those pads, you know. Yeah, so she needs some pads. So I've also opened a volunteer fundraiser on my Facebook page, and you guys could check the description box below after you finish watching this video, to get the full information how to donate to her, you know. Yes, and you remember all contribution is counted regardless if it's a dollar. Yep. Yes, and I want to contribute to her in making some knee pad so she could get around even easier, you know what I mean? Because I know there's some force, although she said she don't really feel nothing when she go down on those limb and walk around like that because it's so numb. But you don't know what can that numbness be doing inside, you know? Yeah, because she's pressuring those bones. She's pressuring those bones. So you guys can go over to my Facebook page, contribute, click the donate button, you know what I mean? Any little thing count, man. Any little thing, God bless. Yep. And some I don't know vloggers or claim y'all in Jamaica or they up in the community and all that. Should have be shame on yourself. Because there's a lot of story like this one that is to be told, and people's story to be shared out there, and you can share it, but you rather share some other mix up things. You rather go out there and find a mix up his story and some laughing things, some giggy, some downfall of people and laugh off of them and all that and share, you know what I mean? You not go share them things. You not say them and not get the view you want and all of them something. You have to remember, sharing come with caring. So in order to not share, you not go care. Yep. So now have to go out there and look for influential stories, not detrimental stories. And as I said, Caramoore would be much obliged for what you guys could contribute. Yep. Any little thing. It count. Remember that. Any little thing. You know that go living a life that's not normal again. Because as you could see, she was a normal person, you know, up until one amputee come one amputation come. Then after that, a couple years going down, another one come. That's when her life become unnormal. Yes, I. Mm-hmm. And now she have to learn oh, how to, you know what I mean, co-op with a everyday life living like this. And as you can see, she have to be fending on her fending by herself, you know what I mean? Yep, she's fending by herself, so there's nobody around. She gotta do it all on her own. Regardless, although the youth them did them feel power out more, but the youth them have for them life to them have to go to school, pursue them education, them have a life, them have a dream, same way. Yep. And as I said, shout out to the Starman for taking this story up. You know, the Star always go in the depths and some gutters go find some people and find some story where some other people is not doing that should be doing in the community. Yep. So shout out to the Star and shout out to Latanya Janelle Hall for the video. Yep. She's the one who brought the video to the forefront. I guess presented to the Star. So we met the Star put this story international on TV, broadcast it locally, and all of that. Yes, I went online and found it, and came. I had to come. Forgive me. I had to come and did my insight on it. You know what I mean? So yes, Caramoore having lost both legs, you know, to complications associated with diabetes. Cara Moore of Yalas is adamant that she will not allow physical disability to defeat her. Or you mean, never fall, always rise to the top. You know what I mean? Check all the links below in the description box, my viewers, and thank you for watching. Rasla, I'm out.